calcium carbonate, drown in salt. Trucks, send us tanks, send us IEDs, send us rain, send us rain, send us rain, send us rain, send us rain. Is the sky clear enough? Send us dust storms. Allahu Akbar. Our dumb prayers, telepath, send a flood, send us an avalanche, send us cold, send us ice, send us hail, send us high-speed rail. We can pay, we should pay, we will pay, we insist, no defaults. We must get down to Chechnya. We defend, we fight back, we plant bombs under tracks, we skip church, and all the monotheists sing. Allahu Akbar, hey. Allahu Akbar. The economists sang and the astronomers sang Allahu Akbar, which means God is great, is God is great, is God is great, is Allahu Akbar means God is great, is God is great, is God is great, is Allahu Akbar means God is great, is God is great, is God is Allahu Hello. When I have time, I like to do that. The trick is then getting back into rock mode. The transition is often seamless, but not today, boys. Y'all like my shorts? I love my shorts. I've been told you shouldn't wear shorts on stage. I saw somebody else wearing shorts on stage the other day and it looked really cool, so I figured you can bring the mic down to the monitors. I don't need it so loud. As long as y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me, right? Anyone got anybody working for the ICE in their family? Me either. I hope it never happens. But anyway, this is for them. Even anti-fascists have to tune for a second. Wrote my pen down. There we go. There you go, Tim. She wrote her pen down and handed her phone to the border officer, and he had some questions. Country of origin, why are your kids so upset? Where are you staying? She quickly answered with, my liberal dad and his pious grandfather in a Baptist backwater congregation. And the guard sang, praise Jesus, hail Reagan. Cause you're from a place that's on this list they handed out, so you're not worth saving. I know you'll die before your time, and I hate to see it, but it's not my problem. Praise under the compound, under the senator's house, under the washing machine, under the driveway, a stolen flare gun, and 40 liters of deionized water, and Bibles from China, and we sang broken chords, broken camcorders, and decide to ignore the commands of the Lord when they stop us from scoring. Praise Jesus! You're cold and dirty. If you were close to God, you'd already be rich, and you'd be clean, and you'd be worthy. Sadly, you're born too far away, and you don't meet criteria for entry. But I'm really sorry, and that's what matters. Now get off my country. Our God is an awesome God to hang with. My pastor told me God said I was cool, and that my feelings bear the weight of moral sanction, and that all we have to do is praise Jesus, read the Bible, anticipate the second coming of the Lord, and clean our rifles. I know your baby's sick, and we took every doctor on the planet. It's not my problem, it's not my problem, it's not my problem. God damn it, praise Jesus, hail Reagan, praise Jesus, hail Reagan, amen. That song is called Praise Jesus, Hail Reagan. A good friend of mine tells me that it's called Hail Reagan, Praise Jesus. We can't agree about that. You want to hear another new one? I'll play some old stuff for you soon, I promise. That's Emmy Black, everybody. She makes everything happen. Also, big ups to the back. We got Troy, we got Evan running lights and sound respectively. Big ups to them all day, busting ass so you can have a good time. Also to those three dogs for making Pugfest happen. We love them. Special organization you got here. Okay, what was I gonna play? Oh yeah. Hear everything okay? She was alone at the airport, burning her passport, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. She was calm and respectful when security came. She had a hole in her brain she couldn't explain. As a communion receiver and a diligent reader, felt at home in the woods, out at night on her speeder. She stares at the moonlight as it lands on the snow, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. She walked around for an hour while I hit the shower, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. I came out presentable, unusually clean, and we stared at the screen for the next 20 minutes, even though nothing was on but a loop of commercials, and the weather in Sanskrit and some new kind of boxing, and we shoot at the wires to start electrical fires. And now I'm feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. I've been hiding for so long. I forgot how to carry on. Anyone but you. Hold my hand as we leap right. Feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. Please, God, make him shut up. That's not directed at you, it's really a lyric. She called from the hall, out of range, hardly working, but 200 meters was enough to be certain that we were hearing the real thing. The voice of a dead king and a letter to God, but the language was odd, cause all the adjectives were German, but the nouns were in English. Crossgefährlich, nihilistisch. She clawed at the concrete and clung to her death wish, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. Feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing, feeling nothing. Please, God, make him shut up. Okay, I'll do a... Anyone want to hear anything in particular? Yeah, compressor repair is appropriate right now. It's a short stay. Let's do it here. Compressor repair is not my skill set. That's why the floor's wet. By those broken unit and that crawl puddle. And lost my attraction for a while, but I was safe. And I repaired the only thing that I knew how to fix there. We threw our shoes at God, and I heard you. Great, clean, run off, and we tried your AC, and it's broken Freon coil. Was an Energy Star that wasted BTUs. you to be cool. Wanted you to be cool. Cool out and it got a reaction. I want you to be cool. Wanted you to be cool. Wanted you to be cool. Cool out and it got a reaction. I want you to be cool. I want you to be Can somebody touch one of those two phones and tell me what time it is? On the side there. I can't see that far. 13, that means we have 17 minutes left together. Is that appropriate for you guys? That's why I'm glad I started. So that means somebody asked for, somebody said 18 minutes. Are you rounding up? I think you're rounding up then. Okay, fine. I believe you. Somebody asked for this one. In the Philippines, interpreting what Army Bergson means. And when he's like a figuration, all that feels a million that you want it. Breaks on the carpeting, trade missionaries and bargaining. You have no use for tricky marketing, it ain't self-evident claim. Let the products sell themselves. You say let the products sell themselves. You say let the products sell themselves. When the Minutemen said, shake when she stares at me. Her currency's almost at parity. I try to talk, but apparently that's not attractive. We talk. Foul many forms of tea. Someone's fight, stuttering. Wait, I was wrong. Fine, we have enough. Hey, you wasted on the Senate floor. She said, blah, 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 I'm getting bored. Republican watchman from Virginia wraps his fist in a flag to punch our lights out. Cause we wasted on the Senate floor. They're trying because I locked the door. And I've got the story. And I've got this microphone. Listen up, yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You got pretty eyes, but we're feeling good. Causing confusion in the neighborhood. Nothing protects us like an earmark could from bearing blows. It's only what inflation pulls. The rules are strictly informational. We showed up late to the Exxon raid, we brought our products in tow. And now we're wasted on the Senate floor. We put ecstasy taps in the water supply. Now we're wasted on the Senate floor. Let's see who's gay and who gets lonely. Wasted on the Senate floor. And the legal blockade. Down and up, straight up, we're wasted on the Senate floor. And we got our eyes. Mr. Go. Help me out. Just you. We got wasted on the Senate floor. 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 Say that with me. We got wasted on the Senate floor. We got wasted on the Senate floor. Wasted on the Senate floor. Wasted on the Senate floor. Singers, I'm gonna go. Young man to pick us up in his new convertible, and we drove straight out to the beach. Sun-charged batteries on Lana's GPS, we laughed at its accent and its stupid mistakes, but its intentions were good, and I hope that matters. Looking out, 8 miles up, pilot checks her flight plan. seas of backwards, unexploded, inverted star. No one on the freeway in heaven, and no one in the bicycle lane in heaven. Nobody losing their minds, 'cause no one's on the freeway in heaven. No one's in the bicycle lane in heaven. No one hears the sirens go off, 'cause we're all in our houses asleep. This was protected land. God built an arsenal and now there's a hole in the beach. Our parents named us after not a goddamn thing, but their intentions were good, and I hope that matters. Looking out, see a light flash 3 times every second, in a line with other lights, which also flash beside. Dirty cops or allied ghosts, satellites reflected. Either way, we're unexploded, inverted stars. 'Cause no one's on the, and no one's in the. But inflation's getting out of control. So what? 'Cause money's fake and no one cares. No one's on the freeway in heaven, and no one's in the. Sirens go. No one's good, 'cause everybody's free. No one's on the freeway in heaven. No one's in the bicycle lane in heaven. No one's on the freeway in heaven. No one's in the bicycle lane in heaven. 'Cause everybody's free. We have a perfect amount of time to do the following. Evan, synth 2 is prepared for you. It's not on yet, but it will be. Here we go. What do you guys think? You want to play this song?
I had the drive-in race this morning. I had smoked in like 5 years probably. I did pretty well.
This is appropriate. That's what we call this behavior, appropriate. You were playing right in the corners, in the mall overhead, but we never talked, so I never said that I found you impressive. I never saw you again, but I'm reminded a lot when the doors chime open at my favorite stop, or a song from that album plays on my headphones. 20 years later when I yell into the empty void between the Crown and Tenley Town Metro, when I hear my words returned in a Swedish accent. And 30 years later when I yell again, my voice is blurred in clouds, my careful choice of words, and my shouting turns to bird song, which turned into the air raid sirens. We were under attack with the metal on the stereo, with guns at our backs and our shoes. Quicksand. Ran through the tunnel shouting food, not bombs, at the flickering lights and the Quaker architecture over friendship heights in a choir singing shape note. No. And 40 years later when I yell again, I'm the other side, Bethesda, Cathedral, Connection, Silver Spring, Bethesda, Cathedral, Connection, Silver Spring. That's the end of that song. I'm gonna stand here for the last bit. Is that cool? Cool. I'm sorry for y'all in the back. Just means you gotta come up. There's plenty of room up here, fuckers. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this, yeah. This one is sad by definition. So there'll come a point in the song, I don't know if you know it, but I'll point it, you're gonna go, sad react. You get the rhythm? So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sad react. So it's on the 6, right? Okay. One of my friends got a new tattoo of the black sun. Fuck. And the 14 words in fluorescent blue. Well, I tripped off balance and I kicked the tree. Then I stood there confused with a skinned up knee. But you moved to Ohio, just sad react. Grandpa gets caught in a thunderstorm, sad react. They got it, yeah, they got it. Whoa, Confederate flag on his damn lapel. Well, just sad react. 1, 2, 3, in all caps. Middle letters and big text and obscure in club acronyms. Oh. Okay, you gotta get ready for this part. Time? There's time. Oh, fuck yeah. Now check the time. Somebody yell, hey, turn up the news. Severe accident on Carl Avenue. No. Well, I haven't seen you in 7 years. But now we're both sure we're never getting out of here alone. But the hail on the garbage makes me. That's your part. Ready? Do it. The smashed up flat screen on a masquerade of human shields. Good. Okay, this part hurts. Because we'll watch the next Holocaust live streamed on MTV. And we'll just, because it's true, in all capital letters, in big text, and obscure, in club acronyms. Hey! Somebody just stole my laundry. They threw our friends in a labor camp. Thin blue line on burrito trucks and white nationalist pride jokes on coffee cups. They canceled our swimming class. They fill a high school with tear gas. And then they turn off the internet. That's it. This one is. I'm not gonna say. I wrote a song about boxing, but I'm better at avoiding a fight. I never gave and received a punch. And I'm singing songs about freedom on the cheapest PA every time. It's a sweatshop. Way out there, no breaks for lunch. There's no need to give ourselves a hernia. Feel heavy liftings for the young. It's alright, we've done enough. the window and a pile of my pass down, Fred.